Aries. Today's message focuses on personal decisions. Do not allow anger or intense emotions to influence what you say, especially to those closest to you. Your strength lies in your honesty, but don't forget the power of silence during moments of tension. Sometimes, not answering at all is more powerful than insisting on your point of view. Fortunately, your aura today attracts luck, and your plans are favored, as long as you proceed with clarity and confidence. Heart and arrow. Your sex appeal is particularly strong today, so be extra cautious as temptations in love may come your way. It's a good reminder to stay mindful and think carefully before making emotional decisions, especially in matters of the heart. In your family life, this is your chance to initiate a new rule or system in your household, one built not on fear but on mutual respect. If there have been misunderstandings or unresolved issues, today is an ideal day to reconnect and mend those emotional gaps. Financially, be vigilant. You might feel tempted to spend for temporary happiness, but the message is clear: your long-term goals are more important. Don't let fleeting pleasures steer you away from your bigger dreams. Stay disciplined. True wealth lies in restraint and balance. At work, not everyone may agree with your approach or decisions, but don't be afraid to stand by your principles as long as your intentions are good. When handled with care, your courage will inspire others. Choose to lead with guidance, not with fear. Be a leader who uplifts, not one who simply commands. In love, just be true. Vulnerability is not weakness, it's a bridge to deeper emotional connection. If something needs to be said, today is a good day to express it with compassion and understanding. Aries. Your zodiac friend sign: Aquarius. Lucky colors: emerald green and black. Meaning of the colors: the combination of nature and strength will inspire you to stand firm in making important decisions. Lucky numbers: 6, 18, 24. Meaning of the numbers: today brings an opportunity to show your determination. Don't let the day go to waste. Stand up for what is right. Taurus. Today's message suggests that you have the potential to head in a new direction, but you'll need courage to leave behind what's familiar. There may be moments when it feels like your surroundings are holding you back, but in truth, the barrier lies in your own fear of change. Take a deep breath and slowly step into your new path. If there's a major decision to be made today, take more time to reflect on it carefully. At home, it's a time to listen more than to speak. There are opinions you must hear, not necessarily to follow, but to understand their roots. By being open to what others have to say, the bonds within your family will deepen. You don't always have to be right. Being honest in your intention to keep the peace is enough. Financially, this is the right time to assess where your earnings are really going. There may be small leaks in your budget that you're not noticing, but they're slowly draining your savings. A shift in spending habits, even in small ways, can open the door to a more stable future. At work, there may be new tasks or responsibilities coming your way. While they may seem like an added burden at first, they are opportunities to showcase your talent and dedication. If you welcome them with an open heart, you'll be the first to benefit from the blessings they bring. In love, today is a beautiful moment to show your partner that you can listen, not just love. The quiet of your presence and the tenderness of your simple actions speak volumes about your care. You don't have to be perfect, just be real. Taurus compatibility sign: Leo. Lucky colors: ivory and green. Color meaning: a peaceful heart and warm energy will bring new vitality to how you relate with others. Lucky numbers: 24, 13, 30. Number meaning: the trust others have in you will lead to success, as long as you stay true to your purpose. Gemini. Today's message urges you to focus on your naturally active and analytical mind, but with a warning: don't let too many thoughts distract you from your feelings. Your intellect is a gift, but the wisdom of the heart is just as essential. Be open not only to information, but to emotion. Also, avoid distant deals or transactions today. The signs suggest that someone you might deal with could provoke frustration. At home, you may play the role of peacemaker. A misunderstanding between two family members might arise, and your role is not to judge, but to help them understand each other. Your words today hold the power to heal and bring people back together. Financially, this is the perfect time to begin a small but solid savings plan. It may not yield immediate results, but each step builds toward long-term stability. Avoid relying on quick wins. True success comes gradually. At work, you might encounter someone offering what seems like a quick fix. Be careful. Look deeper to see whether it's truly practical or just a pipe dream. Sometimes what looks attractive on the surface is empty inside. Stay rooted in well-grounded efforts, and don't be swayed by passing trends or flashy suggestions. In love, today is ideal for lighthearted and meaningful conversation, not about problems, but about dreams. Revisit the plans and promises you once made together. In remembering the commitments you shared, the sweetness of your relationship will bloom once more. Gemini compatibility sign: Virgo. Lucky colors: sky blue and gold. Color meaning: the clarity of thought and the shine of dignity will support the expansion of your plans. Lucky numbers: 7, 12, 26. Number meaning: use your intelligence and charisma wisely. Progress is coming if you stay open to new ideas. Cancer. Today, Cancer, the most important call for you is to listen to the quiet side of yourself, your inner emotions and intuition. There may be decisions you want to make, but not every question needs an immediate answer. This day serves as a sign that silence can be your guide. In stillness, you'll better hear the voice of your inner thoughts. Rather than tuning into the noise around you, pay attention to what your heart is truly saying. Still, you possess an aura of excellence that you can bring forth, especially if you have a transaction or commitment to complete according to your inner guidance. At home, unexpected emotions may surface from those around you. You might be more sensitive today to the words and actions of others, so try not to let this turn into resentment. It's better to show understanding than to cast blame. In doing so, not only will you protect your own peace, but you'll also pass on a light, calming energy to everyone around you. In terms of finances, today is the perfect time to assess what no longer serves you. There may be things you've been holding onto for too long, objects or habits that no longer bring joy or purpose. By letting go of these, you're not just freeing up physical space, you're also releasing stagnant financial energy, allowing prosperity to flow more freely in your life. In matters of the heart, if there are unspoken issues lingering, now is the time to break the silence. Not every problem needs an immediate solution, but starting the conversation is essential. A humble gesture from you could be the key to reopening the door to connection and understanding. Cancer. Your zodiac best friend. Scorpio. Lucky colors: blush pink and moss green. Color meaning: the emotional tenderness and strength drawn from nature will bring clarity to your heart and mind. Lucky numbers: 32, 14, 29. Number meaning: don't hold back from expressing your true feelings, there is power in authenticity. Leo. Today brings a special kind of light for you, Leo, a light that can either be used with purpose or wasted on distractions. Every minute counts, so choose to dedicate your energy to goals that will bear fruit in the future. If you've been avoiding a long-standing project, now is the time to face it. The actions you take today will lead to deeper satisfaction, as your intuition suggests. At home, your presence brings a sense of lightness and harmony. Use this to address both physical clutter and emotional buildup that may have been accumulating. Even something as simple as organizing a room or clearing space is a symbol of welcoming new luck into your life. A peaceful and clean environment reflects a clear and focused mind. At work, resist the urge to be the center of attention. While leadership comes naturally to you, sometimes quiet action is more powerful than loud declarations. Your plans will be more effective when carried out without the need for applause. Silent victories often bring more lasting success than fleeting recognition. In relationships, you'll discover that being open and understanding isn't a weakness. You don't always have to fight to be right. Sometimes, real strength lies in listening. In giving space and showing compassion, your loved one will see the depth of your care. Leo, your zodiac best friend. Pisces. Lucky colors: orange and silver. Color meaning: the fire of ambition and the clarity of vision will guide you to lead with confidence. Lucky numbers: 10, 15, 27. Number meaning: you'll shine today. An opportunity will present itself that only you can seize, if you act now. Virgo. The message for you today, Virgo, is a reminder to return to your inner center. You may be juggling many responsibilities and concerns, but now is the time to ask yourself, what truly matters? Amidst all the noise, don't forget that peace begins with self-care, not by answering every demand placed upon you. It's also perfectly fine to proceed with your plans, as long as you stay observant and find joy in each step, in tune with your inner compass. At home, you might feel drained even without doing much. This may be because others are drawing on your energy, seeking your strength. It's not wrong to help, but if you're left depleted, how can you give meaningfully? Choose to protect yourself by setting boundaries. These are not walls to keep people out, but a form of self-love and preservation. Financially, avoid impulsive decisions. Some offers may seem attractive on the surface, but they might not align with your long-term goals. Be meticulous and analytical. True gain doesn't always come instantly. Wise patience brings rewarding outcomes. In love, today calls for quiet observation. Before reacting to your partner's words or actions, give yourself a moment of silence. In that pause, you'll better recognize your genuine emotions, and from there, your responses will carry more depth, honesty, and love. Virgo, your zodiac best friend. Taurus. Lucky colors: olive green and white. Color meaning: the calm of the heart and the strength of the mind will offer you fresh insight in facing life's challenges. Lucky numbers: 5, 17, 22. Number meaning: not all progress is fast-paced. Your patience today will bear quiet but strong success. Libra. Today's message reveals that some decisions do not come with immediate answers. But don't be afraid to pause and reflect. Quick action isn't always necessary. Sometimes, silence is the true step toward clarity. When your mind feels uncertain, allow yourself to listen and seek advice from those who truly care. Avoid being overly accommodating today, as there are signs that some people you encounter may only be seeking to take advantage of your kindness. In your surroundings, there may be people who have become too dependent on your generosity. In taking care of others, you might be forgetting to build your own happiness. Remember, not everyone who receives help knows how to be truly grateful. Be discerning and guard your energy. In matters of the heart, don't force yourself to stay when your heart is no longer whole. The measure of love isn't the length of time, but the depth of connection. If you feel emotionally depleted, it might be time to question whether what you're in is real love, or just a form of seeking attention. If there's a dream you've been wanting to pursue, today is the right moment to start again. You don't need to run away from the past, but you must rise above it. Courage isn't always loud. It's often the quiet resolve to keep going, even when you're tired. Libra, your zodiac best friend. Sagittarius. Lucky colors: rose and midnight blue. Color meaning: the tenderness of love and emotional depth will bring balance to both your heart and mind today. Lucky numbers: 3, 11, 21. Number meaning: your interactions with others today hold meaning. An important message may come that will clarify your path. Scorpio. Today, your strength lies in silence, a kind of power that doesn't need applause. Each move you make is guided by emotional and intellectual depth. You don't have to explain yourself to everyone. Real wisdom doesn't seek attention. However, the day also hints at caution. Be mindful of your temper. Not every battle is worth entering. Some people may try to bait you into arguments, simply to shift blame onto you. Choose silence if it is the wiser path that prevents unnecessary conflict. In love, you may now be at a point where you need to ask yourself, are you truly being loved, or merely used as a placeholder? If the relationship constantly drains you and gives you no peace, it may no longer be love. It may be sacrifice in disguise. As for your goals in life, stay alert. Some may want to share in your success without having gone through your struggle. Celebrate your achievements quietly. Remember, not every cheer is sincere joy. Scorpio, your zodiac best friend. Capricorn. Lucky colors: green and blue. Color meaning: courage and firm convictions will help you gain control and respect in your environment. Lucky numbers: 6, 16, 28. Number meaning: now is the time to show your strength. Your firm stance will lead to victory. Sagittarius. Today, the world seems to be inviting you to chase after new dreams. There's energy in the air and a subtle push from the universe encouraging you to take a bold step in a new direction. Don't suppress your desire to explore. Your answers may lie in the very path you've long avoided. If there's a decision that needs to be made today, trust your timing and wait until you feel sure, as guided by your intuition. In your interactions, choose humility. No matter how much you know, there's always something new to learn when you choose to listen. Intelligence is not merely measured by how much you know, but by your ability to understand even in silence. In financial matters, watch out for impulsive tendencies. If you always lead with your heart, you might end up indulging in things that only bring fleeting happiness. Be patient. The right decision made at the right time carries far greater rewards. In love, you long for freedom, and there is nothing wrong with that. Love is not a prison. It should liberate, not confine. If your relationship is beginning to hinder your growth and movement, it may be time to ask yourself if this is still the right home for your heart. You deserve a love that is joyful, not burdensome, so be discerning and wise. Sagittarius, your zodiac best friend. Gemini. Lucky colors: brown and yellow. Color meaning: a unique blend of strength and vitality will give you the courage to try something new. Lucky numbers: 9, 19, 25. Number meaning: don't be afraid of the unfamiliar. Your next step may lead you to a brighter and better direction. Capricorn. According to your guide, today brings clarity on the importance of setting personal boundaries, especially when dealing with friends and coworkers. Sometimes, even with the best of intentions, others may grow too accustomed to your kindness and forget to return respect. The message is clear: protect your dignity and do not allow it to be tainted by giving too much to those who don't deserve it. That said, Your aura today is filled with positive energy. Continue with your plans and act with confidence. Heart and arrow today, your sex appeal is stronger than usual. Be cautious, as you may attract tempting situations in love. It's a gentle reminder to think carefully before making emotional decisions, especially those involving romance. When it comes to family matters, listening is crucial. There may be things left unsaid, but you'll sense them if you open both your heart and mind. Your presence, more than your words, is what they need most today. In terms of finances, be more mindful of your spending. Avoid mimicking those who live only for appearances. Long-term security is far more valuable than temporary pleasure. True wealth lies in the peace of mind that comes from managing your income wisely. If you're pursuing a project or planning to start something new, it's best to first lay the groundwork, on paper and in thought. Don't let excitement rush you. Your success lies in patience and discipline, not in hastiness. As for work, the message is simple. Arriving early today may set a joyful and productive tone for the rest of your tasks. Capricorn. Your zodiac ally. Libra. Lucky colors: brown and ice blue. Meaning of colors: stability and emotional clarity will bring confidence in your decisions today. Lucky numbers: 34, 10, 31. Meaning of numbers: when your goals are clear, you won't lose your way. Today is the day to focus on what truly matters. Aquarius. According to your guide, your mind today is filled with questions that aren't easily answered. Questions about purpose, direction, and where you're truly headed. The message encourages you to carve out a quiet moment for yourself. Not all answers are found in the outside world. Some must be discovered in the depths of your own heart. And if you and your loved one have plans today, do your best to follow through. This shared time holds potential to bring renewed joy to your life. In friendships, learn to discern who truly values you. Some people are around simply because they need you, not because they care. Don't let this turn you bitter. Let it remind you that your energy is precious and not meant to be given away to just anyone. At work, you may be offered a task that doesn't appeal to you at first glance. But if you accept it with an open heart, you may discover a hidden strength or talent within yourself that's long been dormant. When it comes to health, watch how stress is affecting your body. Fatigue isn't always physical. Sometimes the soul grows weary too. Rest when you need to, and never feel ashamed of caring for your well-being. Aquarius. Your zodiac ally. Cancer. Lucky colors: blue and white. Meaning of colors: deep insight and gentle action will bring balance to your plans. Lucky numbers: 8, 13, 23. Meaning of numbers: the right time is now to express your ideas. Your voice will be heard if your message is clear. Pisces. Today's message is deeply emotional, layered, complex, but also filled with inspiration. As someone naturally sensitive, you tend to absorb the energies around you easily. That's why today, it's important to detach from other people's chaos and focus on your own well-being. Avoid money-related deals for now. This is a better time to plan for your family's future. If there are unspoken words between you and a loved one, now is the time to release them. Silence is not always a virtue, especially when your heart carries unspoken weight. Sometimes, an honest conversation is the key to peace. In pursuit of your dreams, don't be afraid to start again. Ideas you once dismissed may now hold the potential to lead you toward new success. Don't hesitate to begin small. Every seed has the power to grow if nurtured. In finances, make smarter spending choices. Not everything you want is something you truly need. This period is teaching you to value every cent, not because you lack, but because you are wise. And if a wave of sadness hits you today, remember, you are not alone. There are people quietly praying for your well-being, and an unseen energy surrounds you, ready to witness the return of your inner light. Pisces. Your zodiac ally. Leo. Lucky colors. Lavender and gold. Meaning of colors. Gentle emotions and a warm heart will help you find understanding from others. Lucky numbers. 17, 20, 32. Meaning of numbers. Your calm and composed actions today can mend long-standing misunderstandings. Choose peace.